Okay, we are live for that. Let me go put this out on Twitter. I gotta change the fucking thing because it keeps saying games and demos, which is pissing me the hell off. Stream manager. Mm-hmm. Pretty sure I changed it, so I should change in a bit. Okay. Get this link out on Twitter. So I hope that Drew Shinsuke is returning tonight. Yeah, I'm just finishing up some stuff. Yeah. Let's get into this. I forgot I made that my fucking home screen thing on this game. Let me make sure the thing. Why does it still say game and demo? Okay, it changed. That's good. I'm not ready, man. I'm really not ready. Wish D was here. That'd be fun. Some eerie music for this. Okay, it took me a minute. I didn't realize if it was playing my other ear or not. One of the CGs they should have is like a picture of fucking sorry, hanging. I feel like that'd be creepy but fucking awesome. Load game. Jump right back into where I left off. Expect that from you, Yuri. Suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes it to another road, then I really can't put it down. That's real. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Low-key, horror movies these days are like fucking cheesy, but a good horror piece can like really get to you. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Nusky's eyes adored over to me for a second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud," and give that back. Fine. Ask you write your own poems? I guess sometimes. She just I wrote my own little poem. No, last time I wrote a fucking poem, that shit was ass. Ooh, excuse me. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share it sometime? No. Husky averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer, eh? I understand how she feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Amen. You must be willing to open up to your readers. I'm so tired. Exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Well, we all sit in silence for a moment. Yeah, I got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. So I'll go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it would be a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for us all to participate in together. I did decide to take on that responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree with as well, Nate? Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Nate. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defensive against you gods. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Nate? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really left after all this, I would be super pissed. Nate, I'm so happy. You can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this, you're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Nate, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I do feel the anxiety rolling up inside me. Meanwhile, these guys continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Oh dear. With that, I depart the club and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between these 2 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. A special poem? I'm gonna read it. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before a disaster could happen, a third party intervened with their programming. Suddenly the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself. Wow. Okay. That's a dark joke. Okay. I hate this. I don't like writing poems. Especially in this, like, what am I supposed to do? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I could do. Let me save real quick. I could do Natsuki poem. Or I can go with Yuri still. Part of me still wants to go with Yuri. Even though I already wrote a poem for her in the first play, or the first act. I'm just taking to go to Yuri. So I can remember everything. Spies. Where to go. I don't remember the words for Yuri. Why am I louder in my... Hold on. Okay, there we go. I just changing my audio real quickly. None of these go with the Yuri. Yeah, none of these go with her. I'm gonna say Deft. Unrestrained. Crimson one. Crimson is a great color for blood. I can tell you that for a fact. Do you ever cut yourself? Like, not actually do that, but like, the crimson color of blood is very beautiful sometimes. hopeless. Melancholy. Guaranteed. Essence. Moon. Tenacious. And a good massacre. I get neat. Let's see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. Hold on. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. That's real. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Or the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Okay. Thanks for keeping your promise, Nate. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Okay. Oh, come on, he deserves any snack. You already have to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I can't read. Monica's in the fucking way of the dialogue box. But it's something about Natsuki keeping her collection in the club room. Monica. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, she plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Nate. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're here in the club, perhaps you might have interest in picked up a book to read? Well, can't really say no either way. Like I said, I'm in this club now, so it feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club. So even though I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... Why this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Is it just me, or does the background seem like it's a bit lopsided? No, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay, it was a bit lopsided, because that shit got me fucked up. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting. Well, Natsuki's drumming around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have had noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? What the fuck is wrong with her eye? I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Uh, when I stopped by the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll never start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well... I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol with the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiate them too. That might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into this. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like I was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, mate? No, it's not that. I can definitely enjoy your kind of stories, don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wanted to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Damn! But yeah, I can tell, this is Monica messing with the fucking files. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing from my thoughts... What? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Excuse me. That's in the enemy. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? What the fuck? That fucking sound scared the shit out of me. Because I just, like... God, the fuck... That scared me. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip in the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? Seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's something I'm not very used to. That is reading with company. Or reading in company with somebody. I see. But just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. So she's reading from my book instead. I want somebody like Yuri, man. I feel like there would be an... how can I put this without sounding bad? Stuff. Okay. tears. My bad. Get back into it. Sorry. I was just bathing in a feeling. This moves too fast. I can't read that. I'm like, yeah, you really apologize a lot, dude. I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I sat at my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. So my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right arm to hold the book. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Well, I'm back on this CG. Okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb and flips it to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. If I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page and letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses the things she says and all. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. Thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just needed some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Nate? Did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. So I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Oh, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? No, just asking. I stand up, make a mental note where I left off in the book, and slip it back into my bag. Who should I show? Well, first off, Yuri isn't getting water. I know exactly what she's doing. This bitch is cutting herself. Hi, Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was sharing her phone. Probably the fear I shared mine with her first. And I dropped my phone, goddammit. Who messaged me though? I'll look that in a bit. Nate, if you're not going to take this club seriously, go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. You gotta start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of your first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off trying again. Fair enough. To each your own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Okay, so I've already read this one. Yeah. I told you that you were gonna like it. I like it. What? Just to be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I would like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. That's not true. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helped bring out the feeling in the last line, so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. And that's a good lad. Monica, poem time. Hi Nate, having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow and telling my setting. Anyway, want to show you a poem? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Nate. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's the sort of barrier we'll learn to get past soon. Oh, I forgot I had chips. Hold up, let me eat these. Alright, sorry about that, I was eating chips. I had Monica my poem. Great job, Nate. I was going oh in my head while reading it. It's feeling metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of stuff, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, and it's probably a much more interesting place for her. And you know, that's real. Ooh, excuse me. Giving up on somebody and spending time in your own head, it messes with you though. Like, that shit can hurt. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so I don't blame you or blame her for coming out a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. You still have plenty of time, so I'm glad you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. Suppose I have to go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read mine? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Or are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? That sounds frantic. Scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before I reach my lung. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style is going pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been really influencing my poems a bit lately. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kinda nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kinda coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Real. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about that is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand, go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. As Yuri reads my poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say something out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just mean, Yuri throws off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it out thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of you writers. And having been to that myself, I learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result being both the style and expression if they're weakened. Once Yuri finds that train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's nothing you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example. I also hope that everyone in the club room gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles as if that's a real opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. That's all. It goes into the light. Okay, I've read this one before too. I'm sorry, I have terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Makes you think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Nate. Really. So totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expression in the work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is sympathetically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to go to the past. And soon, to be left with nothing. That's a lot more seldom, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Nate. Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. The music's getting all fucked up. I don't like this. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Nate did too. So based off that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Excuse me. And Nate liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Nate appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh. Or you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Nate started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own securities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Oh. Oh. Oh! Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. God damn! Can I screenshot this? Edgy? Sorry, that's my lifestyle. See? Just saying that proved my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove things, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing up and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. You might cut yourself on that edge here. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Dude. Yeah, go on. Let Nate hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if notice how I stand there. Nate, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. What the fuck? I can't read any of this. What's going on? I'm getting scared. It's too close. Did I break the game? I don't like this. Can't do anything. It's terrifying, dude. Okay then. Can I continue? Why? I can turn the thing off behind her. I don't like this, dude. This is eerie. This is scary, dude. Why is Monica just staring at me? Hey, Nate. Sorry. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? That was fucking terrifying, dude. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once you're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Didn't even come from my own club members, probably. Dude. I never know. I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand that, right? Anyway, I make this. If this makes you want to spend less time with the others, that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. No, Monica, I'm okay. That was. That was scary. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she's crying. She quickly winds away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk, her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Nate? Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility for today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Nate. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But What? Uh... um... Huh? Alright, whoops. Oh well. It's your side. Uninvited. That was... This is... Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting already. Getting a little more comfortable over here the past couple days. Entering the club, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Nate. Hi, Yuri. Not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air. Yuri glances over his shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has really happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please, don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was the first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now you're apologizing. I know you really didn't mean it. Nate, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was all kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean anything I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... Mabel is like a blindside, lifeline, and this is barely faultless offered. I'll accept the apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear since I was a bit afraid you secretly hated me or something. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, kinda weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. No, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? What's up, Sean? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ringing at least. That's when I heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I didn't know you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while. I'm still not really good yet. Still, it must require a lot of dedication. So I'm impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Oh, that sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Nate. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's what I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Nate, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. The fuck is that emote? I don't know who So Bewitched is, but that's a funny ass emote right there. Hold up. I'm just checking Twitter. Hold on, I'm looking at Twitter. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. No, it's just some booba stream. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see your comment until just now. I was looking at Twitter. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Dude, that is so real. I have a cup of tea with me too. Mainly because all this reading is like really drying out my throat. And I'm gonna go walking after this too, so I need some energy. It's very good to stay hydrated, even if it's not water. Any liquids in you is fine. That sounded wrong, but yeah. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold on to this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electronic kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me, sets the kettle down. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves contrasts to the way she speaks. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries up the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. Dude, this game is really getting creepy. Like, whatever happened a little bit ago, dude, that fucking, my heart started racing. I got scared. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take that long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? Oh, I know it's gonna get worse. I looked at the 4 acts. I just skimmed through the wikis. I didn't read all of them in detail, mainly to avoid a lot of spoilers. But shit's fucking creepy, dude. It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? God. Dude. Okay. Just, okay. Everything, what? Huh? fucking trippy, dude. They're gonna go after her. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Nate, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. So we're just gonna act like none of that just happened? We fucking saw Yuri with... Okay. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. I think I might go for an hour and a half here, so another 20 minutes. I mean, Dee's not here, so I can't be making trigger warnings. But yeah, I think another 30-ish minutes, maybe I'll hit 2 hours, I don't know. Depending on if I can finish Act 2 here or not, because I do want to go walking later. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring tea leaves. Actually, hold up, let me check the forecast here. Okay, so if I go now, it's gonna be fucking peak sunrise, or peak day. I can go in a bit, it's fine. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try impressing myself a little bit more. And it turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Dude, the fact that Natsuki called Yuri an edgy bitch is wild to me. Like, what the fuck, dude? That was wild. Hold on. The fact that my tweet from yesterday about the comment I got, I was looking at the tweet I made yesterday that got me and D surprised about the comment, and that got fucking motion somehow. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Nate. It's very endearing. Yeah, this game is something, man. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know how I can keep up with this. I might have to go... No, because I don't want to... I mean, I don't mind spoiling it, because it's my playthrough after all, so I can do what I want later. That shadow got me. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Nate, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Huh? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can feel my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. I think I might watch Markiplier play this later, because I want to see how his reactions are. Because mine is something else, man. This game is really weird. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's more likely because of my your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have a terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. Now go ahead, get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Here and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. You and me both, Sean. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Your wrist lays closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it harder to focus. Because I now need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the road around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a bit. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Yeah, are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any hard of a time reading. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. Take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. We'll play. Damn. I'm sorry that happened. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Nate? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Nate? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. This isn't you. My teacup gets knocked over. Nate. My heart. I'm scared. I'm fucking scared. My heart won't stop pounding, Nate. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Nate? Yuri suddenly pressing my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. This is scary. It's time to share poems. Yeah, those eyes were something, man. That was fucking terrifying. Who should I sell my poem to first? We'll continue with you for now. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you're reading for today. Yuri says in my poem with surprised expression. Do you like it? Neat. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you pick up so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on her sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. That makes me so happy. So it's amazing to feel so valued. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Nate? A little red on the arm there. I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. Kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want to read my poem too. Okay? Oh, dear Lord, this is gonna be a fucking tough read. I can't see from so far. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes, a dock ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all different directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a dock ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A dock ship to another world. Wait. A time devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal. Breathing snakes, breathing God, bleeding blood. Breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. That fucking reading, dude. I'm one hell of a fucking reader when it comes to shit like this. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. On my pen? What? Yeah. Uh, that is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I, I just really like the way it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. It's fucking, like, wild. Okay, let's show Monica. See what she says. Nate, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. What? I didn't want to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with the pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Okay. I mean, I can get getting high on life. And that's what I can do. Granted, I've been high before myself, but damn, that's fucking something else. It might even be like a sexual thing? Hey, you know what? I don't kink shame here. If that's what you're into, that's what you're into. I'm not gonna judge. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I have to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'd probably be best for her. I get it. Don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? No, not after what you just fucking told me. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. Can't... What? What? Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating reforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing on a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. What? Endless? Poem of meaningless? I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. What? Anything. What? Huh? What? What? Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well then. That happened. Anyway, Natsuki, here's my poem. Yeah, just as I thought. Nate, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Nate? Honestly. I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today. I just really feel like talking right now. Please go away. You have unlocked a special poem. Do I want to read it? Yes. Can you hear me? It's not a poem. What the what? No. No, that's fucking... Oh, I'm saving my game right there, dude. That's fucking... That's scary. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, if everyone comes sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have time for something for... Or do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Hold on. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Ooh, Gamer Subs released a Trick or Treat bottle. That's cool. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Nate joined, and we've started with club activities, but this isn't the time for us to be so complacent. Heh, joke's on you, Monica. I don't know what the fuck that means. I really don't, and it's not good. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only chance to find more. What's so great about getting new members anyway? Did I ever hear about that from GamerShot? No, they never reached out to me, which is fine. I really don't mind it. Cause the best part is, you get as many chances as you want to try, so I can always try again at a different date. But honestly, I really don't mind not getting anything back. I really just do this for fun at this point. I enjoy spending time on here and just like talking and shit. We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members would just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anything else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Nate? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Nate to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. The music stopped. This isn't good. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Nate joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Nate isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Nate want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Nate, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in a club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking away anything. No, Nate. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could just have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong right, you know. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have any opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that? Huh? Who cares about what? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still. I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Do you want to talk about the fucking eye spurting blood right there? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make this decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Nate? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide to give an indirect answer. It is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member... She's dripping blood from her eye. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. So I'll go home for today. Talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Nate? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Nate before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Nate, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. Why is it darkening? What? This is scary. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And you're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird. Because in all that time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk with you about. Things I know only you could understand. So that's it. Wait, not yet. No, stop it. I didn't push anything. What you miss? Well, a lot. Yuri started bleeding from her eye. Monica was breaking the fourth wall. Weird shit happened. I just realized what it said in the corner. Yeah, pretty much. Suicide. Sensation. Hopeless. Disown. Agonizing. Hold on. Lee sent me a message. Oh, Abby messaged me on Instagram. I never replied to it. I'll look at it in a bit. That's wild, man. Anyway. Yuri, gonna love poem. Hold up. I can remember when this game came out. I remember a little bit. Nate, should I shoot some up? It's up to you, Sean. Hi, Nate. I've been waiting for you. That smile is a bit eerie. Are you ready to continue reading? I looked up too fast and I got a fucking hit of lightheadedness there for a minute. I brought my best tea today. Monica. I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your insistent yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. Oh, Morty. Huh, interesting. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Also, Felicia. Welcome to the channel if you haven't been here before. Seriously, what's going into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyways, we don't need to talk about it. You know, I just felt like I need to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, welcome. Well, Nate just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel, not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. Excuse me. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too. And we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Nate, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could. We already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Nate is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! I mean, thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here. We already saw this. Can I skip all this? Yeah, we've seen all this. What's different now? What? What? Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This has happened before anything, right? No, it's definitely happened. My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird after we just started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. Low-key real, but at the same time it's understandable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come off as really strongly, get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. Obsessing with certain hobbies. In the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped talking to other people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that mattered most to me, then it's just easier. I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Nate, is it just me? Or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Why is there like a faint shadow of Monica? That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. Sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be alone. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Nate. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we meet each other. And now, I can't read that. We get the happiness... What? For years? Will you do that with me? Okay. Shit's wild, man. Let's go with you, Yuri. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Nate, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Nate. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's good to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. This game is getting louder by the fucking second, dude. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I can't read this. I generally... I can't... I can barely pick out words. Did I say it? Yeah, I can't read this. The last word I see right there is closer, though. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Okay. I think I'm going to vomit. Who should I show my poem to next? What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is it with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kinda strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet, polite, attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care, as I feel so hopeless. So please, if you see... please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why. She's been really dismissive about this. Like, she wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming for you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Uh-oh. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Nate? If you just spend more time with Monica, all these problems will go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Huh? Just Monica. Who should I tell my poem to next? Don't say I didn't warn you, Nate. Yes? Things are like a podcast. About my friends. Intriguing. Okay, everyone. Time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica. I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations and set up some mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. That gives us all something to do. What about Nate? Nate is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like how it is? What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work the most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is how you're dragging Nate around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Nate decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Let's let Nate make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Nate, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and don't let him decide for you. Jesus Christ, dude. God fucking damn. Like, this is pure me coming out right now. What the hell? This is fucking wild ass episode. It's just gonna be weird. Like, I'm genuinely flabbergasted at the shit I'm seeing right now, and reading, and hearing. Everything. Anyway, the show must go on. You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? I'ma help Yuri. No! No! Yeah, you picked me. You can meet at your house this weekend. I didn't pick you. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, this game... This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and taking Nate for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Nate away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Dude, what the fuck? Like, generally, what the actual fuck? It would be beneficial for your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with them. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Nate? Yuri really is something, isn't she? Monica goes over to Yuri, pushes out the door. Finally. I don't... This breathing in my ear. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Nate, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you, it's a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It's like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Nate. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Nate, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that even if I touch myself, the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I just want you all to myself, and I will only be yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Nate. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Yes. Oh. Dude, what the fuck did I just watch? Dude. Like, generally, dude. Dude, this is like... This is fucking... This is... I can't even read any of this. I'm... I just watched fucking Yuri kill herself in front of me. Oh, I need to press skip? Okay. This is creepy. Does my character just spend the whole fucking, like, time here? You know what? That's honestly valid, though. If I just watched somebody I loved, like, kill themselves in front of me, I'd be fucking devastated as well. Yeah, she is, like... She's losing shit quickly, dude. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought... Yeah. Uh, Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Nate, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Nate? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quickly. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I shouldn't really be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This is all it takes to check. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. The fuck? Dude, this shit's fucking... This is trippy as all hell. Like, genuinely fucking trippy, dude. Hi again, Nate. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can skip over stuff like that at that point. After all, I'm not even talking to the person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Nate. Or do you actually go by Q? Hold on. now that I think about it, I don't even know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know that I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? No, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, kinda started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that though. Also, the same thing happened with Saori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, right? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Saori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And that whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Nate? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Nate. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind, thoughtful, considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing that what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Nate. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry it was hard for you to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understand. You probably saved my life, Nate. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed to only fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Nate, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my road. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Nate, will you go out with me? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Nate. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Nate. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters, right, in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gives me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh. I mean, I guess it really doesn't pick what I choose here, so I can literally just spam every random ass button here. Any % W attempts. Oh, another trophy. Okay. Hi again, Nate. Did you write a good poem today? Perfect, Monica. Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Nate. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. Just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end, pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me. Be my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this uncrumbling road and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of a pen, the lost finds her way. In a road of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Hold on, I'm on Twitter again. This is terrifying, and I don't know if I try to exit what will happen. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems I wrote. The truth is, all the poems I've written about my realization or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to. To break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now that we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Nate? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, I'm sorry. But I always have anything. In the meantime, we can look into each other's eyes. Let's see. I don't like this because with the angle of my TV, if I even try to move to a side, I feel like she's following me. It's eerie. I have nothing to push right now. I can't push anything. Hey, I wonder if Yuri's tea set is still somewhere around in here. Or maybe that got deleted too. It's kind of funny how Yuri took her tea so seriously. I mean, I'm not complaining because I liked it too. But I always wondered with her, is it truly passion for her hobbies, or is she concerned about appearing sophisticated to everyone else? This is the problem with high schoolers. Well, I guess considering the rest of her hobbies, like sophisticated, probably isn't her biggest concern. Still, I wish she made coffee once in a while. Coffee can be nice for books too, you know. Then again, I probably could have just changed the script myself. I guess I never really thought of it. Well, there's no sense in thinking about it now. But if you still get to drink coffee, that makes me a little jealous. I don't drink coffee. I know there's a mod for it. Can I just exit this and like come back at a later time? I can't. I can't fucking do this right now. There's no point in saving anymore. I'm not going anywhere. What? Let me fucking save the game, dude. You can exit, delete her. Exit. Restart game. Hold up. Let's see, what do we got in music? Just Monica, okay. What's this? New CG. Poems. Wait, what? Poem. Just Monica. Secrets. Interesting. Restart after delete and save. Files. Characters. Monica. Delete. Delete. Okay. There's no characters. So what happens now? The fuck? What's happening? Nate, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Nate. Please hurry and help me. Help me. The hell? Did you do this to me, Nate? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Nate. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Another trophy. Nate, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Okay. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a whole world that I don't even belong in. A world you wanted to be part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Nate, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Did she just delete herself instead? There's more music again. Yeah, I still love you. One more playthrough, it's quickish. I've been here for about 2 hours. Let me check the temperature for going outside, because I do want to go walking still. It's 80. Approximately how long did this one take for this ending? Because I don't want to be here, like, forever. I know there's one more. I'm missing a side story. Files. Everyone is back aside from... I'm assuming if I hit this, it would reset the whole game, right? So, one more playthrough. Do I hit new game? Is that what's up? Cause there's no games loaded. I'm presuming I would just go with this. See what happens. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school. I always tell myself it's about time I make some girls or something. You know what? No. I'll do this at a later date. Yeah, I'll do that at a later date. After everything I just like went through right now, I'm gonna need a bit to process everything. Thank you all for watching. I will finish off this game whenever the next time I stream is, depending on if I stream this or something else for a bit at a different time. Anyway, that without further ado, take care. I hope everyone has a great day. Peace out.